This is TWiT.
Let's just jump over to Amazon. We keep talking about it. This way we don't have to dance around it anymore. I feel like this was a very surprise announcement on Amazon's part. I had no idea that there was an event. Maybe I was just out of the loop, but then suddenly, boom, 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 it was like 5 million products were being announced. And we've got them all here. Well, we don't have them in studio, but we've got them to talk about. Amazon showed off first a new smaller Echo device. It's wrapped in cloth. It's not quite half the size, but it's probably like, I don't know, it probably cuts off a third of the size of the original Echo. But it's wrapped in cloth, so maybe it fits into your home a little bit better. $99. You could get a 3-pack if you like buying in packs for $250. You just add 3 to the cart, and then you get a $50 discount applied there. And apparently this, well, with a 3-pack, obviously, it offers the Echo's new multi-room functionality, so you can get these between rooms like we were just talking about. Matt will not do that. Many others will. And then you can also make free calls in the U.S., Canada, and Mexico, as well as 911 calls. I'm assuming that's because you can plug the phone into this, which that's what you can do with another device they announced, which we'll talk about in a second. But smaller Echo, $99, so lowering the entry point for kind of what used to be premium Echo functionality. What you think, Stacey? I know that you are an Echo user. What do you think about this?
Man, I'm super excited. Now, so I looked at this and I was kind of bummed that I do not have like the wood grained, the faux wood grained Echo. I'm like, oh, that's kind of neat. I have, let's see, in my house I've got 2 Dots and two normal sized Echoes, and so I'm running out of rooms. I could buy one more and put it in. I've got one more room I could use it in. So. I probably would buy it, but I may actually go for, there's 2 other products that I'm really excited about. So
okay,
the Plus, let's talk about the Plus.
All right. Well, the Plus it's kind of hard to call. I mean, well, okay, so the Plus is the more premium of the devices that they showed off today, although it's still cheaper than the current Echo. Or like the original Echo. It's $149, which is $30 cheaper than the original Echo. But the Echo Plus retains the bigger form factor of the original. They've kind of redesigned a little bit of the material and everything to make it look a little sleeker and everything, a little bit more refined. It has a built-in smart home hub for smart home control. It also includes higher-end sound and components for those who play their music through an Echo and not on their phone. It ships with... Sorry, Matt, I can't help it.
It's all good. It's all good.
Ships with...
I'm proud.
Yes. Wear it like a badge of honor. It ships with a Hue light bulb in the box, which I think is there to kind of prove that this is meant to be a hub for your smart home. Stacey, do you know what is the standard that's built into here? Because I mean, I have Hue at home, and it requires a Hue light bulb hub.
The Hue uses Zigbee, but it uses I think Zigbee HA. So Zigbee is kind of a pain because there were many variations on this standard software profile, so things could get kind of wacky between things. But the fact that there is no hub, they're basically saying that, hey, the Hue guys are like, yeah, this thing talks Zigbee, and we're going to just talk to it, and you don't need a hub. As someone who has, I kid you not, 10 different hubs, I can see if I bought one of these, I could get rid of like 6 of them, which totally worthwhile because my little server closet it's the hub home. And I would love this. And, you know, everybody who listens to my show would be excited too, because I give away my hubs when I'm done with them. So they'd be like, yeah, I get a Wink hub. I get a SmartThings. You get a Philips Hue.
So basically this hub is going to replace multiple other hubs that you have serving different purposes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be my hope. I would lose the software functionality. So like, and this is something to think about. Like if I had this and I had the Philips Hue bulb, would I use the Philips Hue app or would I just run it through the Amazon Echo?
Right.
And that's a real question for people who are partnering too, because Philips Hue wants my email address. It wants all this data and information for itself. But if it's going through the Amazon Echo, how does it feel about that? I don't know.
Yet they packed in a Hue bulb in the package, so they're okay
well, yeah.
with
So
it.
that are they? I mean,
well,
did Amazon actually? Because you know, Amazon doesn't always. ask about this stuff. It's like, hey, we had some Hue bulbs in inventory. Let's toss these in.
That's true. That's true. Sweeten the deal.
I assume that's not what happened, but I would not put it past Jeff Bezos.
Yeah. What do you think, Matt? You have Google Home, I'm assuming, throughout your home, but what do you think?
I do have a Google Home. I also have the Amazon equivalent. I am breaking new pioneering waves in dumb home technology. So, just the amount of work to try to control a lot of this stuff. I'm like, you know what? I'll just get up and turn off the light switch myself, So I'm like adding a skill to this, and then you gotta reboot. So I'm just I'm playing around with going super, super dumb. And just trying to use those cycles for other things these days. So we'll see whether that works out. I'll report back on the experiment. But I gotta say, like, there's so many devices that Amazon announced today. It's like they've just decided to make Echo its own like consumer brand. The Echo buttons sound pretty cool, but it doesn't sound like they have anything to do with sound.
No, so the Echo buttons, this is kind of a strange one. If you were ever hoping to turn your Echo into a game show, we've all been there. Now you can. These buttons are for interacting with Echo devices for family, well, not just family games, but for games. Trivia was one example that they used. So basically, you get a 2-pack for $20, and that'll release timed with the holidays. But it's kind of like that. What was it? Staples had their big easy button or whatever. It's kind of like that. But it works with the Echo devices so that you can kind of ring in. And it has an LED light that lights it up. I don't know. So that one came out of nowhere. But I mean, I can understand. Like, that would probably actually be very fun. It's the first in Amazon's Alexa gadgets lineup. So there will be more in this gadgets category.
I think this is awesome. And I'll tell you why.
Yeah, tell us why.
So I love gameplay. My daughter and I, actually, we do the Jeopardy skill. We also do Would You Rather, because she's a tween girl, and that's like the best game for tween girls. So I can see us having a total fun. It's like totally a stocking stuffer kind of idea, right? It's $20 for a 2-pack?
Or is it 40? Yeah. No, $20
so $20 for two. That's nothing. The other thing is, if you're a clever developer, you could start building this into skills. So, Amazon's got their IoT button, but that's $20, and you have to be pretty adept to code like a skill for your IoT button. But like, I spent forever doing a skill for did I feed the dog? So in our house, who knows who feeds the dog? It's just a common question. So we actually put a motion sensor on the dog food container. So when we lifted it, it would send a text to everybody. But I wanted to do an Echo skill for the longest time, to be like, this skill, did we feed the dog? And she would tell you yes or no. With this button, I could stick it right next to the dog food. Whoever opens and feeds the dog, they just hit the button. And then when we ask that question to the Echo, not each other, we'll get an answer. So I feel like there's a lot of really cool opportunities for being able to press a button to indicate to your personal assistant that lives in your house that something's happened, right?
Absolutely. And then, I mean, technically, even this button has an LED in it. Maybe it changes to a different color when you do that. And that way, if you don't ask, but you just happen to be standing there, you see that it's blue, you go, oh, okay, already done. I know that.
See, even smarter. Look at you.
Well, I am a developer. No, I'm not. Not at all.
Are the dishes dirty or are they clean?
Yes, right. Boop.
Okay.
So then, but that turns this like Amazon really build this as being for games, but I mean, really, maybe the game part is just an example of some of the unique ways that you can use this, and let developers run wild with it and see what they come up with.